Yeah, yeah, it does look crazy.
Tsushima or whatever it is, does that have actual ghosts in it? Because that could also be it. Because I know that's made to be
Welcome to the
Dark
Gnomes
Souls-like.
Tavern. How you guys doing today? We are here with another Teens in Space.
Well, if you didn't interrupt us, asshole.
I'm always interrupting you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's introduce our travelers. And actually, let's do a recap first. And look, I hit everybody unmuted before I started the stream. Progress. Progress. So, last episode we had the friends that they made at Pepsi, the space satellite, attacked their local city, holding their ship for ransom. As our lucky adventurers went underneath the city to sneak up, somebody ran into a couple of rats, and got bit. And then tried to shoot people and got shot. And as Al was lying on the floor injured, he got a chip stuck in his neck. He later found out...
He said happy birthday to no mama.
No mama! Yes, happy birthday to my mom. My mom! Then they met with Lucifer, whose was contracted by the one, the only, Elon Musk, who blew up poor Lucifer's head because he has failed him too many times, and has told the travelers that Al now has that said chip that will make him explode.
Facts. It has been a shitty week for Al.
It was a very shitty week for Al.
Mm-hmm. The plus side we have is that we have Dorothy.
Yes, they did kidnap
take
Dorothy at gunpoint.
I would take Dorothy.
You know, I'm gathering there's a plus side to me missing weeks. Because they actually have to work when I miss weeks. I don't just charisma my way through the engagement.
Oh no, it was terrible. Like, I had a rat on me. I tried to shoot the rat through my shoulder, missed the rat, shot myself. It was a bad time.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
and
did
I think
shoot
I was
yourself.
trying to help cover you.
I
I
did
didn't
shoot
do a very good job at that.
Yeah, you tried to cover me, and then you got attacked too, and we got shit on, and then it was a bad time, and now I'm injected with a lethal dose of poison.
And see, if
yeah.
I was here,
And
I would have not only made the friends, but I'd have pet rats.
It'd be a rat colony. Elon Musk would have sent a payment to you. It would have been great.
Uh-huh.
I mean, can
Would've
you
been
imagine?
amazing.
However, we do have Dorothy, so we'll take what we can get.
So, let us introduce our lovely travelers
Yeah,
today. First things first, the man with 2 holes in him. It is now has the gross trait, which will give him advantages on other veterans of wars, but it will hurt him on charisma checks when he tries to impersonate other people to those people that know them. You know, if he transforms into like Sam, some regular old delivery driver, it won't affect. But if you tried to transform into like my mother, I'd be like, yeah, my mother doesn't have that gross thing on.
Not that you know of.
I think his level of gross is past gross. He's either at grosser or grossest.
I am the
Like, he was already
grossest.
gross before, so...
But
You're correct, Cloud. You're correct.
let's give it up for our first traveler for the Wolves.
What's up, everybody? You already know what it is. We're gonna open ourselves up. The PBRs.
Soon, PBR will sponsor us. Soon.
One day, I swear
And
to God. I
then
have
let's
that,
give
I
it
have
up
hard
for our
copy.
other person who actually killed someone by mistake.
We'll take it.
Let's give it up for Nimblegits, who tried to spear someone like he's Edge from WWE, and they failed every roll to survive and died.
Yeah, and for me, that was sort of a, dying breath. I was like, this guy's totally it's gonna be him or me, and so I cranked up the android power and then smashed through him, and you're like, you obliterate him, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what is happening, what is going on? Yeah.
He's
So
like,
it
I
was-
crank up
Yay,
all
we're
my
accidental
jets.
kill buddies.
Yeah, he was not expecting that.
We've all killed somebody now, right here on Teens in Space. Next up is Dorothy.
Except for, I think this guest has not. This guest has saved people from death. Let's give it up for Nye, who hasn't been here. So, Nye, what do you think about this circumstance that you
See,
now
that's the
stumbled
problem.
into?
I have actually killed someone on accident.
Oh, who'd you kill?
It was
So
the
you-
trigger
we
finger
had-
bit.
Yeah, it was the gun that got stuck on the glove, and that guy charged us in the bar, and got his face blown off.
Right.
And then there was also a time with a rolled up newspaper that I remember somebody being immensely damaged.
I have not killed someone with a rolled up newspaper, but it may actually happen at some point.
All right, and now, last but not least, let's give a huge shout out for our guest today. You can check him out on his channel. He streams not only Magic, but what our viewers will be very interested in, he streams a D&D game and was kind of the person I stole this idea from. So let's give it up for our guest, Mr. Uncle Ross.
Gentlemen, I've been working on a really bad South African accent all week just for this.
Oh dear.
Oh Lord.
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna fit in just great.
I
like how you said it was
I
like how it was Mr. Uncle Ross. It wasn't just his name. It had to have the Mr. on there to make it obscenely
Uncle's his
awkward.
first name. He's like a pimp named Slickback. You have to say the whole
what you
title.
understand is that Uncle is the first name.
Mr. Elon
What's up,
Musk.
Ivanius?
All right. So, so there we are with our people. And most importantly, let's give a huge shout out to our sponsors for today's videos, Go For Games! Go For Games will deliver to everyone and is a great spot to get the supplies that you need in order to do the fun stuff that we like to do. Magic, RPGs. They're opening up their 24-hour play area, so if you're in the New Orleans orbit, you can go get a subscription, support a local store, and no one will tell you to leave. How awesome is that? Got a 40K game that lasts 48 hours? Play it. Or that Twilight Imperium game that I don't understand the rules for, that people say they have to have a dinner break for. You can play that at Go For Games. So make sure you check out Go For Games.
I have no idea.
And I'm gonna add to that real quick. I was looking for board games recently, and I think they have like 20 items per page of results, and they have like 55 pages of 20 something board games, and I was just like page after page after page. So I'm trying to find a good board game that when we meet up over there I can make a few purchases. So I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely.
Can I also shout out Go For Games and their magnificent ability to murder children? Thank you, Matt.
We'll edit that part out.
So we're just gonna
we'll fix that in post.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a recommendation that after that particular session, the owner should never run for public office. Not gonna go that well.
All right, guys, let's hit that intro, baby.
Why have you got a pen?
Because it's
It's
just something to play with.
Weren't you aware that this genre of game is known as a pen and paper game?
I thought it was a tabletop game.
I mean, also true. It's a little bit of both.
I also love how I don't mute y'all, so all these
Are we
like
muted?
roll the intro things are just us giving each other
Just
a hard
sitting
time.
here. Yeah, we're like, yep. Wait for the music. Yep. Okay, we know how it goes.
It's like someone paid for the Blu-ray DVD commentary.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
I really like how the for the Wolves he kept the underscores in the
In the name, yeah.
Yeah, I know we're not muted. Sometimes it's just I don't know.
It's more fun this way.
It's more
more
fun.
If you were
It wouldn't let
looking
me get rid of it.
if you were looking for professional quality, you're kind of probably at least
Yeah,
one
you
of
are
us is the wrong people for this.
See, it's been a very long week. It has been. All right, so I'll give y'all the option. Do y'all want to start going into the orbit of Mercury where we meet our guests, or would you want to do anything before you go to Mercury? Because once Lucifer's head explodes, they're pretty much walk on the ship.
I believe we should start in the ship because Al needs to take a little tank session to heal up, and we need to meet back up with Ava because we didn't have Ava last week.
Where was Ava last week?
Ava was watching Rose, I believe.
I think you were on the ship because we had other crewmates.
We replaced you with Dorothy that week, so we made Gnomes work hard with Dorothy.
Yeah, you just kind of tagged along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was more of like a story episode since our guest had to cancel that we were just like, okay, well, let's just do a story and kind of push it. All right, so you guys are on the ship. You see a lot of Pepsi's old vets kind of like picking up their stuff and I guess going back to their ships. And Dorothy's like, am I coming with you guys? I gotta go.
You're certainly welcome to join us, Dorothy. You've been a great asset with the amount of information you've been able to bring to the table, so we could certainly use your assistance in these matters.
And it's not likely you're gonna die to a big glowing green thing while you're with us.
And Eva's usually right.
Dorothy's like our AI that we had in Mercs. Like Dorothy's our AI character.
Dorothy is just exposition in a
I was just in the
New
tank,
Jersey
like,
accent.
Yeah, but see, I'm not gonna forget that Dorothy's with us.
Oh, we didn't forget. Dorothy was a key asset last week.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, she was helping us out.
Right over your head. Okay, cool.
I guess I'll come with you
This is a
since
long
Dr.
way.
D is in the hospital. And then she's gonna like see it and like walk onto the ship. Oh Lord, what kind of mess you got in here?
We call it decorating.
It looks
we
like
had
some of them
nothing to do with
Pepsi
this.
boys. And as you walk on the ship, you'll see like there's a bunch of trash all over the place of like people eating food and like MREs. And two Pepsi guys from the back come up and they go, "Oh, we looked after your ship."
Just gonna go poking around to see what the hell they've done to my ship.
Yeah, like what's happening? What are they doing?
I can't really do anything. I'm like,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
injured.
I'll
I have two holes
make
in my
sure Al gets to the tank, because I need something to keep my mind off of what I've seemed to have done as well. So I'm just like, okay, I can take care of you. Like I'll do that. So I'll get you to the tank. I imagine we'll have to either scooch Rose over or drain it and get her out, and then put you in and
When you
figure out a
go
little
to
system.
the back of the ship, you see that Rose is no longer there.
Oh, did we finally kill her off?
That's not very good. She's not supposed to be moving in her condition.
Yeah, that's very suspect. I'm looking at the vents. I'm looking. Like, what the
I
hell?
was just like on the floor crawling like her condition.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's one less thing we have to deal with. So I
if I
will
recall
place you in
last
the
week-
tank.
Did I
Go ahead.
could I move last week? Like, or was I just like on Lucifer's head? It blew up. I was on the floor like trying to get up. So I'm
You
assuming
can
I can
move,
just.
but
You
very
had a
roughly.
few gunshot wounds. You had a few. Was
Like
it
you
plasma?
kind of look like when
rifle?
the NFL players get like knocked the fuck out and they like are like having
Oh.
trouble standing up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll help you. You can like brace yourself on my arm. It just didn't even move. It's just like.
One of the officers from one of the guys that you can see has a Pepsi. He has a Pepsi T-shirt that's like ripped, and he comes. He goes, I guess our higher boss wants y'all to have this." And hands Eva you a comm, a little like portable. You know this is a hologram comm.
So you just kind of holding it, just okay. It's very pretty.
And you see all of a sudden beep 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 beep.
Is it supposed to have a heartbeat?
I think you got a message. No one's ever called me on that thing.
Just gonna look at it for a few seconds, and then, you know, given that this is outside of her realm of expertise, this is going over to the android who actually knows everything.
Okay, so you see Eva come in with this beeping telecommunicator.
I'm like very slowly like lowering Al into the chamber, and then I like slowly remove my arms and I like pull up the case and I start boop boop beep boop, and I'm filling up the little side
Al, you were Dr. Doof.
chambers.
Apparently, but I feel like after I got shot, I would just turn back into a blob form because I was struggling to keep my form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
I'm like, oh, gross, and I'm like, oh, Al, it's you.
I should have said I didn't like Boke.
So yeah, so you see like this black
so y'all put him in
scar
there,
on him.
and
Yeah, you see this like black
yeah.
scar that's on him with the 2 bites, and kind of looks like an infected snake bite. That's kind of like like he looks like he's trying to morph it away, but it's still there.
okay, I'll grab these little suction tubes from the top, and I'll like snap them to him where those little points are, and I'll be like, what's that? And I'll put those on him, and I'll be like, you should be good now, and then I'll say good night. I'll whisper in his ear. Start filling up with the I guess it's like some sort of cryo whatever fluid, so you can so it'll start filling up.
Boop 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 boop.
I'll turn
Apparently,
around.
this heartbeat is for you.
Boop boop.
I'll pick it up and I'll just like answer it. Just like the I'll switch and be like, yep.
So
I'll hold it out
of the screen,
waiting for the message.
you see what Lucifer saw was a big, very heavy-sided Elon Musk on a flotation device, and Uncle Russ is here.
Are you on your way to Mercury?
Oh, we can be, certainly. Is that the coordinates that we have as
Was it Mercury?
Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our destination as of now. Are we still on to meet?
Yes, very much so. I expect you. Maybe we can offer you a carrot as well as instead of the stick. Otherwise, I just push the button on your friend.
No, hold on. We're okay with carrots. We've got a great greenhouse. Dude, no sense in doing any of that sort of thing at all. We would be happy with carrots. Carrots are not a problem with us.
Everybody but Al, roll me a brains check 6.
Al is missing parts of his, so we'll give him a pass.
Just my shoulder and arm and part of my chest.
I guess he can hear this in his little tube.
Yeah, but I can't. My response is.
All right. I said 6, right?
Yeah, you
Yes.
said 6.
Yeah, and I don't have any adversity tokens unless we start with any. So
Yeah, so now you
I'm
have
just
1.
coming to
Yeah, now you do have one. Congratulations.
So you know that
Like, I know who
Mercury
this
is a
is.
planet.
I do know that Mercury is a planet. Thank you for. Oh, look at that! Mercury is a planet. I pull it up on the tablet.
Here I was thinking
Okay.
it was an element.
Eva, you know that Mercury is a part of the United Planet Sanctuary, and that it is a mining planet, but recently, since the war started, it became a refugee planet, where they would put people that they were saving onto this, like, kind of hot, molted-y planet.
Oh, we have to go. Oh, but they don't have oceans there. It's gonna be hot. I could evaporate.
That's okay. It's a dry heat.
That's
I
even
gotta
worse.
say,
I'll evaporate and I won't come back.
I gotta say, it's a pretty good accent.
We can collect parts
Touche,
of
sir,
you
touche.
in the greenhouse and maybe bring
Plants will
parts of
dry
all
out.
of
They'll
you
be
back.
too dry.
Yeah, that's true. We may have to come up with a configuration for your containment suit.
So, let me
Have
ask
you ever
guys
tried
a
to look
question.
out through 17 different creatures' eyes through fogged glass? It's not easy.
Mr. Musk, hi, do you remember me?
Oh yes, the delightful Dorsey. Yes.
Oh, Mr. You had such a lovely Christmas party 2 years ago. It was very lovely.
Oh, did you win the new Model X?
Yes, yes, it was very. We got to play around with them. I'm still enjoying my camera. I have it right here, Mr. Elon. The little Christmas gift you got, the little camera. I'm still enjoying it. It's really good. I took my mother, Susan. I took a picture of her. You remember Susan? I brought her to the party.
He's like this, just blank face.
And
Like,
Imogen is
almost
taking
an
notes. He's like,
incredulous look.
Susan.
Incredulous
He's like-
look, but at the same time, like Dorothy's melting my heart. Yes, Susan. Yeah. I remember Susan. We called her Buddy.
Oh, that she never mentioned that. You know, she.
Well, I call a lot of people Buddy. That way you don't have to remember their names, Buddy.
Well, she has
God
a
damn it.
thyroid problem. I need you to send some thoughts and prayers over there to Miss Susan, okay?
Thoughts and prayers, Buddy.
But yeah, the reason I came over here not to say hi to Mr. Elon, but Mr. Elon, it's very lovely to see you. How the kids doing? But anyway, who's gonna fly the plane? The spaceship.
That would him usually. That one.
We can handle that. That's not a problem.
The almost dead guy flies the plane.
No, the one. Well,
No, we can. I can manage.
I know how.
I say
to fly
very
it.
reassuringly.
Said Pop-Tarts and prayers.
He never really
was-
lets me fly it, but I can fly it. It is my ship.
Okay. Well, I think the Pepsi guys said we could leave now.
Please make your haste. I will let you go. Beep.
Or like retreats back. And then like a
I'm like, that was really him, Dorothy. How do you know him? That's amazing.
and then
this
also
is so
too a little
crazy.
shine that comes up and it's like a commercial for the new Tesla.
Yeah, like it startles me. I'm like, oh,
You heard of S.
Off.
You heard of E.
Alexa,
you
off.
heard of X. What about model 69? Nice.
Tesla off. No, off. There's Tesla off.
Oh yeah, Dr. Doof and him used to hang out all the time. Yeah, they also always had meetings. I was talking to Mr. Elon's secretary. I think she died. I wasn't quite sure. They put her on the front line. She wasn't very good assistant.
I didn't know that was something you had to be concerned with in your field of work, but
Yeah, I mean, the three big ones, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Bezos, they're pretty rough. That's why I went with Dr. Doof.
so I guess
Anywho,
we're
I'm
going to
gonna
Mercury.
go slosh my way over to the pilot seat.
And he started trying to fly the ship.
I am,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
will
I-
make it. Go ahead.
Presumably, I know how. I had studied the hell out of this ship once upon a time.
Roll me a flight 4, because I mean, there's nobody stopping you.
Apparently, I know how to fly the ship.
Okay, so you get back in and like you kind of adjust the ship to you adjust the seat. to
Fix
your,
the seat, you know. Make room for the
You're-
suit on top of the suit on top of the suit with the, you know.
I assume you still have your gun like pointing.
Unfortunately, the gun is still there. Yep, you know, have not yet successfully got the gun off the left thing. So you see kind of the gun like over here, basically a what are those? Basically like a wheel lock that I'm trying to adjust with, and my right hand's doing everything. Some of the
69.
buttons are kind of weird because I have a glove on. I have to make sure I don't hit two at once.
And yeah, so so like you get there and you like adjust it, and then the ship just goes up, and as you fly, you start to fly off, and you notice as you're flying, you see United Planet Sanctuary ships, but they were originally like in your way, and then they start moving out of the way as you're flying past them.
Good, because it would be a problem if they weren't flying out of the way.
Yeah, this is cool.
And yeah, so now you're heading off to Mercury.
Fortunately or unfortunately, it's probably easy to get there because it's right next to the really big hot thing.
Yeah, I mean, not many people want to go to Mercury, so
Yeah.
there's not a lot of traffic. And as you're flying, Al, you start feeling better. You feel good
Hey.
enough to walk, but then again, you do have that scar. So all your negatives from the poison stuff are fine.
Yay.
I keep you in the tank though. Like you're like, all right, I'm good, and I'm like, no, and you just. I'm like, no, you can stay in there longer. It's like.
I say model 60 gnomes. That's a good one. So yeah.
When Al does come to, I'll also turn on the comms and let it be known that Rose wasn't in the chamber when we went to put you in there, and I haven't, I guess, been able to locate her as of yet. So I'm assuming she's on the ship. So I'm assuming she's okay. But these are a lot of assumptions on my part, and I do know the meaning of assumption. But she is not here.
That is the big.
So yeah, I'll start sort of scanning the ship as we're heading towards Mercury after Al is good, and Eva seems to have a hold of the ship. So
For the most part, there might be a little bit of swerving because some of those ships are in the wrong lane, or maybe we are, but not a big deal.
And as you get to this red planet, you see that it is. You start descending towards the location, and you can immediately feel the heat on your ship. Is like really, it's like 98 degrees in your little bitty cabin. And Dorothy's like, "Oh
So
my lord!"
I can imagine Al's in the tank, and the tank just starts to slowly bubble. He's like,
There may be an issue because, like as predicted, the glass on the dome of my suit is starting to fog up.
and I flip a little switch, and a fan pops out of my palm, and I hold it up to my face. I'm like, oh, it's so great. And I'm looking at Al in the in the tank. No, I'll drain the fluid, so it'll all so Al can come to. Like, this is the best part.
As you're flying down, Eva, you get a message.
I had such a good dream.
Boop, boop,
That was
boop,
hippos
boop,
in
boop, boop.
space. Cake.
So, as the heartbeat comes back, I'm gonna kind of reach over with the non-gun hand.
You're gonna poke
Try to
it
press
the
it.
guy.
Nope. Try to press it. Nope. Wait. That is the windshield wipers. Try to press it. That one's the blinker. Try to press it. It's gonna take me a couple tries to get this.
And then you see United Planetary Sanctuary guy going, this is illegal airspace, sir. What is your intentions on this planet?
We come to meet that big Elon guy who really wants to say hi to us.
I'm sorry, Elon guy?
Yeah. Guy with a accent. He really wants to say hi. He put a bomb in my friend's head. He said, "Come here."
We found him on casual meetups.
I'm the guy with the bomb.
And then he kind of like turns. And he goes. Could you imagine telling that to a transport officer? But he's like, is there any Elon guys who put bombs in people's heads?
That guy's head explodes.
Yes, and then on the
narrow it
screen,
down.
you see that his head explodes, and then the screen goes black.
Wow.
Al can just see his reflection and be like, son of a bitch.
And then when this happens, you get a message on that little Palm Pilot thing, Rusty.
Oh, hey, the heartbeat's back.
Boop boop.
I'm like, I think this is for you, Eva. And I'll answer the comm.
I was gonna say, so
Like,
Eva's
sort of looking
like,
at
so Eva's got the gun wedged into the yoke of the ship, and just kind of like she can't even hold and grip the joystick, so the gun is just kind of between some things, and she's just kind of back and forth with that, reaching out for the comm thing.
And Al, you come in to see Eva all tangled up in the steering wheel, but the ship is
No.
flying normally. It just
She apparently knows how to fly the ship, like she said she does.
Doors open. Al's just gonna. You know what? No, it's fine.
That's like when somebody like turns their head and they're driving the car like this, and you're like, oh no,
Yeah.
it's totally gonna crash. Like this
He has
is
to
totally
like
gonna
do.
happen.
Al has to do like a double take. He's like, the gun and and I just see Nimble with a fan in one hand, blowing it on Ava, the comms in the other hand. I'm just.
And I have
I'm
a
too
tablet in the other
tired for
hand,
this
and I'm
shit.
like, we're fine, we're working it out.
I mean, you gotta
It's
remember that
complicated.
Eva's
I'm gonna go sit in a chair.
Eva's had this rifle stuck to her hand for a fair amount of time.
yeah, for
And,
at least a week or two.
Has somehow survived with it, is now a semi-permanent fixture, apparently.
So Uncle Rusty,
haven't
your
said that
games
it's
are
bothered
your
you,
games
so.
like this?
with more penis drawing.
So
Al's just gonna whip his dick out.
oh no, you got him started.
No, that was cut off. Remember?
Oh
You
yeah,
have to
Dorothy
roll
cut it off.
You have to
because
roll
you,
for grit.
Partially.
you tried to hit
Partially,
Dorothy with it, and she took scissors and snipped it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, still not there.
Just get right to it.
It's only 4 inches.
So yeah, as you click on it, you see again Elon Musk.
Hello, my
They
friend.
apparently don't know you here.
Oh no, we've rectified that mistake. You can fly in pretty easily, buddy. And I will send the coordinates. And he kind of sends off the coordinates to you guys.
And when you get it, you see essentially when you fly close to it, you see what looks like kind of a flat plateau start to open up, and a hangar pops out of it.
Do not calm while flying.
Do you want to land on the platform?
Yeah, and after we turn the comms off, I'm gonna look to Al very, like, cautiously, like his life is in a lot of danger right now because we just saw what happened on screen, and he just said some words, and this dude was disappeared. So he's like just looking at Al, like, holy shit, like you better be careful.
So we have.
He sees. Go ahead.
I just need to make sure I understood what I heard, because what I think I heard is that we are going down to a planet that is volcanic, and what you just indicated is that there's a plateau in front of us that has a hangar inside of it.
Yeah.
So to make sure I understand this correctly, we are meeting up with Elon Musk in his secret volcano lair?
Yes.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page.
I was like, what
In space.
science thing is he going to point out that will defeat this whole scenario?
No,
And then I will have
you
to-
can have fun with this.
I will have to do some
Yeah, and I
bullshit
can't-
science fiction science.
No, you get to have this. I just
It's
want to
having
make
the
sure we
comms
understood
away.
that you have made Elon Musk into Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same page. So yeah, let's go ahead and fly on into the secret volcano lair.
So
Yeah,
when
I
you
think
guys
James
land,
Bond had like an ice layer, so this is great.
when you guys
I did have
land,
Nimble just staring
you
at Al,
are,
and Al's just gonna be like,
you
Oh.
essentially, when you land, it's going to lower in, and you're gonna hear a very lovely kind of like Disney World thing, like, "Welcome to Elon Musk's lair. Please make sure that you act responsibly, never say anything super negative, and also make sure you have a big smile. Bathrooms are located all throughout the lair, and a hot towel will be presented to you off leaving your ship. Enjoy your stay at Elon Musk's secret lair."
We get towels, guys.
Eva's just looking around, she seems nice.
Al's gonna kind of just be like, I feel like I'm being targeted here. I don't know. As Nimble just staring at him, and he's just like, Dorothy, why is he staring at me?
So when
Yeah,
you
Nimble
reach
just
the
is so
bottom,
interested
as
in
it
this
brings
place.
you all the way down, you'll see several people staring there, and you will see an old fish-like man with a beard, and he has no shirt on, but he has a collar, a leather collar.
Oh my
with
god, it's
spikes.
Mr. Nimbus.
And he's got super tight pants on. You also
Mr.
see
Nimbus.
a chicken person that is blind with a strap over its arm with his eyes, and you see a woman holding fresh towels in a very very super revealing bikini.
I'll reach out and grab a towel.
Isn't it nice that Elon guy is, so good about his diversity hires?
So you've mixed Star Wars with Princess Leia. You got Mr. Nimbus from Rick and Morty, And then you have the chicken from Family Guy, all working for Elon Musk in his secret volcanic lair in space.
I swear, I wrote this before Rick and Morty.
And
We're
the chicken
doomed.
is basically Geordi as well.
So yeah, and the fish guy goes, "Welcome. I'm sure you are here for business, or are y'all here for pleasure, or both?"
We don't
Business
know.
first,
The
and
Mr.
then
Elon
we'll
guy
see.
didn't tell us what to do.
Yeah, I think business first, and then we'll see.
Oh, business. Okay. He claps his hand, and then like these nicely dressed guys run out, and they like throw this kind of like suit clothing over all three of them, and as it goes over, it like straps to their bodies and connects, and now they're in like fancy suits. Business it is. Come, Elon must be expecting you.
Elon Musk be expecting you.
Yes, we
Indeed.
are required to say that joke, or our heads will explode.
We believe you.
That's why I imagine Fishman looking like, just so you know. Just post it in the Teens in Space chat.
I'm like, we believe you.
So, welcome all of y'all to Elon Musk's lair. The lair was established about 10 years ago and has been a residence for Elon and all of his friends. And you'll see just like a bunch of pictures of Elon Musk, like in the flowers, like skipping. You'll see him on top of like a movie like Pulp Fiction with Samuel L. Jackson, except he's over. He's over John Travolta's face.
John Travolta's
Like
face.
some like some really movie
awesome.
like a bunch of it's a bunch of like The Sound of Music, and he's like
Like all those fake Time magazine that you see in
Wow.
people's houses.
Wow,
It's him
that's
looking in those
amazing.
mirrors, taking selfies, like the time
Yeah, there's
mirrors.
also him.
where you
He's,
just-
there's one that catches your eye, and it says salt, and it is the little girl who the dog's like pulling on the behind, and it's Elon
God.
Musk.
Wow, that's amazing. All of Elon Musk's friends look like him.
Yes, Elon has done many great things in his life. No greater than conquering space itself, bringing all of our species together under one glorious banner. And then, with Bezos... Oh, by the way, try not to bring up Bezos' name a lot. He will be very upset. Ruined it all. But I'm glad you are here.
We may or may not be glad we're here too.
Yeah,
And,
this place is so intriguing and so fascinating, and I just can't say enough about how you guys managed to live down here. This is so incredible. He's like taking notes. He's got his little tablet out. He's like scanning little things, and yeah.
The AC is at a balmy 71 degrees.
Yeah, when
This is
the
great.
deeper you get in, it is actually getting a lot colder and chilly.
To
As you
about,
go
I don't know,
into it.
69.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll put the little fan away. Beep.
And then once you go over, you'll see this platform, and there's like a little cart coming down to it, and a little driver in a suit, and he's like, and he kind of docks onto the platform, and the old fishman goes, "Please jump aboard. We must go see Elon."
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's do it.
okay. Boarding thing then.
And when you board the thing, it's going to lift up and it's going to start flying. And as you fly higher and higher, you'll see like on the sides of the you'll see visions of Mercury and all the lava hitting and the sun sparks hitting it as you're looking outside. But it is fairly getting colder and colder as you're flying up this thing. But as you're looking outside, it's like you're like, God damn, it's fucking lava outside.
Yeah, I'm confused. We're going deeper inside of this thing, or we
So you went
started
low,
at
and now
the
you're
inside and we're
going
going
back
up. Got it.
It's a roller coaster of emotion.
Interesting.
And
So,
once you
like,
get
okay.
to, you're going to see a hole that looks like it's just big enough to fit the little craft you're in. And as you pop up, you see a very large gentleman on a floating scooter. He is without a shirt on, and he has two pumps that are sticking into his back, and he has several beautiful men and women in this room around him.
So Al, before like we went onto the platform, I'm just gonna transform into like a regular ass human, like off the ship, so people don't see I'm a pug. So
Okay.
just imagine me like a Jason Statham looking man.
Okay.
Just like a basic human, like, you know what I mean? Because obviously you don't want to go around as a blob, because as soon as you saw that, people would shoot. So
Yeah, people do not like pug Marinians. That is 100%.
so I'm just a basic, regular old human, and I'm just gonna look around and be like, huh, nice.
And you guys see Elon Musk.
Gentlemen and
Chillin'.
ladies and gentlemen, I believe you have some whereabouts of some goo for me, yeah?
Yeah, this is true. I will bring a tablet forward with the coordinates to basically our escape pod. So I'll bring that over and show you that this is the last known location. This is where our escape pod,
Okay, when you
was
start
taken.
walking up, everyone kind of like gasps when you get kind of close to him.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll sort of pause and look at Elon and sort of, like I'm sort of gesturing to the information that I can bring to him. So I'm just waiting.
Motion you forward to take a look.
Okay, and then I'll step forward. Yeah, it's just a tablet with all the information, like the known whereabouts of our escape pod, the name of the significant person that we think, that stole it, the goo, and the escape pod, which was Jingles. Yeah, so it's sort of got like a display of all the information that we have, and that it was stolen from us. So we're trying to figure out how to get it. I feel like we can get it now that we have you here. So,
Avanius, you need to feel bad about yourself. I just want you to know this.
Ichutole solo.
I think Wolf did crop Elon Musk's head on Jabba the Hutt earlier.
I did what? Did I post that somewhere? I feel like I did.
Yeah, I think it's
Aaron Harkin and Musk.
Meme or
Oh no, there it
Yeah,
is.
it's in the
I
Discord.
found it.
in Discord.
I found it. It's in the group chat. Hold on. I will put it back on so you can show everybody. Da-da-da.
So when you get this tablet, you see that it is in Mercury, and that a lot of the tracker is nearby from this base.
There it is.
And it
I
is
put it in
also
Teach's
very
space.
alarming because not many people come to Mercury.
I tell you what, gentlemen and lady. I can make you wealthy beyond your wildest dreams.
Can you
But
give us
I-
cake?
Cake?
Cake! Can you give us cake?
Oh, I can do more than cake. I can do cake. I can do space hippos. I can do anything beyond your wildest dreams.
Al's ears perk up at the thought of space hippos. He says, "Hold on a minute. I'm gonna let you say that one more time."
When you say space hippos, one of the
This.
orderlies come up and go, sir, we do have 5 of them. Remember, Kathleen has given birth earlier this week.
Oh.
Al overhears. Can I overhear this?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a baby hippo? Oh, it's the most adorable thing. Look, and he just automatically takes the pad,
Al just
puts in a
moves over
master
to-
code,
I like-
shows the baby.
Who am I standing next to? Imagine Dorothy's next to me and Ava while Nimble's showing the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Dorothy! 5! Dorothy! The baby!
Stop hitting me! He's freaking Elon Musk. He blows people's heads off. Of course, he's got hippos.
Space hippos, Dorothy!
I'm gonna space hippo
It's
my
fucking
foot up your ass if you keep
majestic.
fucking hitting me.
Turns
I
to
can make
Dorothy,
you-
slaps Dorothy. Bitch! Respect the hippo.
Everyone starts everyone starts pulling guns out of random places and are like, "Why are you slapping people?"
Have you seen
Oh, no.
the hippo?
And they
Like,
point them
remember
out.
that thing in your arm?
You
Starts
gotta
hovering
stop
his finger
slapping
over
me,
a
especially
button.
here, man. These guys are very sensitive about that stuff.
God damn it,
We do not-
Dorothy.
We do not appreciate the misogyny here, sir.
I treat everyone equal. I hate them all the same.
Oh, well, then carry on.
Slaps Dorothy again. Bitch!
A guy behind you hits you in the back of the head, and he's just like, hello, Miss Dorothy. And then he's like, oh, Sean, how you doing? How's your mother doing? And they kind of like...
Al, you gotta watch yourself, man. Dorothy's got
Oh, no.
more friends in low places than you seem to have.
God damn it,
Dorothy's like
Dorothy
that
and
one
her
woman
friend.
that knows everybody's mother.
She's like the neighborhood gossip who just knows
Yeah.
everything about everyone.
Listen, I don't repeat gossip, so listen the first time.
Yeah, let's we gotta get the move on. Like, can you help us? We've gotta recover this goo
So-
for you. We don't want to hold you up any longer.
I need this goo, so I am willing to be nice and offer you the carrot. Or, I can also blow up Buddy's head. So
no,
I'm
there's no
hoping,
need for that.
I'm hoping that what I need to live is to help you live.
I was just kind of like, I've seen a space hit, but I'm happy. I don't care. Blow it up. Fuck it.
All right then.
Like, no,
He goes
we
to
can
hit the
come
button,
to-
and they're like,
We
no,
can
no, no,
come
no,
to
no.
some sort of agreement.
And then you
Come
hit
to some
that,
sort of-
and all of a sudden, one of the people around you's head explodes. One of the attractive men. And then they're like, sir, you hit the wrong button.
Oh,
Like, such a random. Are you feeling lucky? It's like,
oh, no. Al, right. Buddy number 2. I wanted to hit buddy number 5. See, it's a hard thing with Buddy. I can't remember your name. I call everybody Buddy.
again, not necessary at all. Not necessary. It's fine that you got his name mixed up. It happens to him all the time. He's quite all right with that.
Cheers to Ben for 11 months subscribed. Hey,
Nice,
cheers
Ben.
to you, buddy.
Nice.
Buddy.
Buddy. Buddy.
And then suddenly Ben's head explodes. Just short of that 12 months.
I will make you
Wait,
rich beyond
that's-
your wildest dreams, buddy.
That's what you get
Or-
for giving money to Bezos instead of us.
I will
As
make you
long
wild.
as you can give us cake, I'll be happy.
Cake for everyone.
And then all of a sudden you...
Hold on, wait. I all of a sudden have to completely rewrite this character because you have just solved her number 1 driving force for the past 4 months.
You have to taste it first.
You see a giant tube come down, and cake just starts dropping out of it on top of
Oh
all.
my god.
Yum.
And it's like little Debbie cakes in like plastic bags. Except they have
Yeah,
Elon.
we've just
Except
like lost.
they're called little Elons.
Okay, we have literally just
His face is
destroyed
just.
the characters of Al and Ava. Ava's got her cake, Al's got the spaceship, so we're fucked. Nimblejuice. Next, an Asian man pops out. Nimblejuice has a real body. Congratulations, you're a real boy.
we need new motivations for these characters now. God damn it.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, if
Ava
there's real-
just kind of dancing around in the rain of cakes, kind of a cross between Singing in the Rain and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Just a little bit of both going on.
Yeah, they look like ding dongs, where they like that cake with a little bit of filling.
Yeah, I definitely want to try one out.
Twinkie?
I mean, this is like we have been talking about this for ages now. Like, this is something that we've had to come across and had to savor and try at some point. So
All of a sudden, as you go to open the cake, you hear the whole base starts beeping bright red. Boop, 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 boop.
Son of a
Hey, I
bitch.
think you have someone calling you again.
yeah, I'll look at the little monitor.
And
Keep it to Eva.
I like
everyone
how
starts
gnomes
moving.
realized that he completely fucked everything by giving Ava cake and has to immediately take it away just to be safe.
Oh, wait, primary motivation alarm! Quick!
Yeah.
I've already given too much carrot.
He's like, "Fuck, the series gonna end here. And we need to change the stat."
It's like actually, it's just a stick. Yeah, it's just birthday candles.
All of a sudden, you see a big board come down, and you see a human, a well-dressed human that's shaved in a Bezos Empire uniform. And he goes, "Well, Mr. Elon, how are you doing today?" And you know him, Elon, as Bezos' number 2, Gerald McKean.
Ah, Buddy McKean.
So an
The
actual
number 2 of the Empire. And by number 2, I do not mean your position.
You've always been good with jokes there, Elon. It's taken us a while, but we were able to find you finally. Bezos wants you to return to the Empire.
Well then, that's a little tough now, isn't it, buddy?
The only thing that's going to be tough is cleaning up all of your little sex toys that you call help. When we murder them. I'm not just
Oh,
going to
because they
Ours
shower
is-
every day.
I immediately
Ours
start
is-
recording.
They'll be like,
Nimblejits starts recording.
I was just like, wait. They're sex slaves?
Oh, they're not
And-
slaves, buddy. They're all volunteers.
That is one thing with Elon. He does like his volunteers. Now, Elon, why did you have to make Bezos angry?
Because he's crazy, buddy. Come to the good side. You know it to be true. Search your
They
feelings.
have cake!
And space it from
do,
sex
you really,
slaves.
do you really enjoy working for that crazy twat?
Well, I get whatever I want, whenever I want it.
Touche.
And
Well,
I'm
so
not
do
living
I.
on a crap planet like Mercury.
But I am free, buddy, which is something you are not. So unless you have something to offer this conversation, I think we are done here, yeah?
Do we know where Bezos lives?
Somebody does.
Well, you said a
I
crap
was gonna
piece
say
of crap.
Mars. I don't think that's right.
I don't remember if we remember.
I've been to Mars
no.
and Jupiter.
But I would like you to thank your buddies for helping us. Ta-ta for now.
I was gonna jump in before McQueen steps on. Hey, McQueen, you can suck this McPeen, bitch. Just
And then
turn
you
off.
remember
Oh,
you don't
that's
have
clever.
one and just have a sudden, oh.
Well, then he's gonna look at Elon and be like, "Hey, trying to get on Elon's good side so his head doesn't block." Like,
Finger hovering.
penis joke. I said you can suck the dick. It's only about this big right now, but still, you know, it still kind of works.
So,
Fudge, I'm stealing.
How exactly did they find me, buddy?
Kind of looks at Dorothy.
Oh, it
Not
wasn't
paying any attention
Dorothy.
to the conversation, I'm reaching out and grabbing cakes and putting them into the jumpsuit.
Put the cake down.
Oh, but I wanted cake.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm just really nervous around you, Mr. Elon.
Cake is for the closers.
Oh, that's right.
Mr.
Not
Elon,
for to be Yes.
there's a bunch of boarding ships coming down. We could try to hold them off, but I don't know how much time we have.
Hold them off as long as we can. You, find Zagu now. If you value your head on your shoulders.
We're on
Now
it.
just looks at everyone else and is like, "I think he's talking to me about that."
Yes. Yeah, you got it.
Elon, we have your exiting cart. There's no other ships to go on because you transformed them all into your new test ships and they didn't work. Remember?
Because you're too fat, he says.
Yeah, he like
Don't
got
need
really
the weight
nervous
requirements,
saying
you're gonna-
that.
You like a silent spell for yourself, Al.
Do you have a ship I may use, buddy?
I have a ship. You can come on it. We have plenty of room because we always have extra people coming in.
Welcome aboard.
What?
Find my goo. We shall have hippos. Load the hippos on the ship. Find my goo and you shall have a hippo.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's find the goo.
We're gonna have to make space
Al just
and
runs into the ship,
arrangements.
starts to get that motherfucker going. Like, let's go.
Sir, please head to the craft. Please head to the craft.
I can't move. Push my cart, you.
He starts. Two guys start pushing it as you go towards the cart that they have, and you start, and the base starts shaking as it's getting hit by blasters.
I guess I could share my tub with a hippo.
Sir. Sir, are you going with them, or what's going on, sir?
I have decided that you are going to volunteer to give your life in service of my defense. I'm going with these fools, friends, and you are going
That's what I
to protect
imagine
us.
Elon to look like. That's my image of Elon right now. Beefcake!
So let's push him on there. Let's go. Let's push him. And all of a sudden, you as you look out onto the lava, you start seeing like men kind of like grappling down and starting to cut through a glass. And
It's about to get very warm in here. I suggest we go.
They don't look really nice.
Yeah, let's book
and they
it.
didn't bring any cake.
Yeah, they're keeping us from cake.
But Elon brought a space hippo's leg up. And Al's like at the cockpit, like, get the fuck in the ship!
You also are as you're going down, you're hearing the lady going, "Welcome to Elon Musk's secret base," and that's like, Elon, please don't make this harder on yourself or your friends. Just
Back
come
off,
with us.
buddy. We'll show you how we do it back in South Africa.
If your way, anyone who wishes to come back to the good side of Bezos will be rewarded greatly with a house on whatever planet they choose, fully paid, and all meals for the rest of your life fully granted.
Base.
If you help
Hippo.
us get Mr. Elon back to our ship. That is all.
Or just say, space hippo.
Yeah, tell me again who said that?
That was the
Who
general.
was that? Oh, I see.
I was
Okay.
gonna yell at Dorothy, like, Dorothy, make sure you get the hippo. I want the baby one. It's pretty. I shall call her Martha.
All of a sudden, the guy starts like the driver dude starts kind of turning the ship towards the platform that we're just on.
Hits the button.
I have an idea. Al has an idea.
Get me out of here.
Your ship that little platform thing starts falling.
Right, let's get into the ship.
Let's get out of here.
Well, you're on the
Vanius,
platform.
get outta here.
Ivanius has a very good idea.
Does anybody want to do anything about the falling platform that has no pilot?
It's on the ship. I'm confused
on
as
the
to where it's
ship?
at.
Okay, so I think you guys kind of lost the plot. We are currently flying on a flying platform that was supposed to be bringing us to our ship. Announcement happened, trying to suborn the people in the room. It suborned the pilot. The pilot started turning around. Elon blew him up. And now we are free falling on this platform because there is no pilot.
It's fine, it's got autopilot. We've got to redeem the crew. Anyway, towards the ship.
No, the help the crew is letting you.
I thought we were on our ship and that other thing.
Yeah,
was
I
coming
think
close.
the
yeah,
help
okay.
the crew is giving us a chance to save ourselves without blowing up instantly.
Okay, Al's gonna grab the ship platform and put it back up. You know, doing his pilot skills to get back on it.
Roll me a flight 8. Because you are free
Since we
falling.
took so long to figure it out.
Oh my god!
He's like,
I'll
roll
go
20.
one more adversity token. Adversity token. I'll use one. Gives me an 8.
Okay, so you have to get around Elon, who is kind of blocking this thing as he was free falling.
I'm gonna climb over Elon at this point.
And you were able to get on it, and you were able to steady it before it crashed. Now, because you were able to, because your free falling happened a little bit, you can see that that there was now some of his old servants are walking towards the edge with guns and shooting at each other.
Don't mind them. They are cannon fodder.
So,
Is anyone trying to shoot? Is anyone
there
trying to
was
shoot
guys
Elon, or is
trying
it
to
just
shoot at you, but the fish guy and the blind chicken killed those two.
Jordy, to the ship.
Because you gotta help the crew. Elon, you're gonna have to find. You're gonna have to talk your way out of this one. We'll try to hold off, but there's a lot of people that are trying to kill you.
Open a channel.
And he like pulls the mic out of the wall. And the chick and the old guy kind of winks at you and goes, Elon really loves karaoke.
Hello, everybody. This is your friend. Oh, my buddies. This is your friend, Elon. I realize you've been offered some spurious things by the crazy Bezos people. Boo, Bezos. Boo, evil. You know I have the ability to match whatever he offers. Defend me, and if you die defending me, your families will live as rich people. And if you live, you shall be a rich person. Or you can die, two rich people defending me. It's your choice. I have a lot of buttons and a lot of head bombs. And many fingers. I'll let you decide.
So roll your charisma, and depending on how you roll, we'll see the...
That's the charm, right?
Yeah, the charm. Have you noticed your character sheet yet?
Yes. How do I roll?
You just click on it. So you pull your sheet up and you just click on it.
Charm bonus, yes.
Yes.
No. Submit. There it goes.
12. Okay. So you've
It says Elon Musk.
so you'll see a couple of other guys coming down the hallway, and they run up to you, and they are like, "Sir, they're coming in on all sides. We're gonna have to find another way. Your rousing speech has inspired many soldiers not to kill you."
Well, that is a good start. Now we need to inspire them to kill the enemy, because of war is, of course, not dying for your country. It is making some other poor son of a bitch die for his. Now go make somebody die!
And all of a sudden you see an explosion, and the hallway with all the great posters collapses. Everyone, roll me a flight check to start going away from the explosion. Flight check 6.
Just me or everyone?
Everyone. Oh, I guess that fish guy.
Well, I'm driving the thing, aren't I? Aren't I driving the thingy? That's like the platform.
Yeah.
So your role is going to actually fly it. Ours is us leaning in the direction away to help us move.
Lean the way I lean, damn it.
Now,
So Elon cannot move because he's too big.
I forgot the chicken has to. The chicken guy has to fucking move. Oh my god.
Elon absorbed the chicken man.
So
like Chicken Man's like foot's like sticking out of Elon's like mouth. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the explosion comes and engulfs the chicken guy into flames. The fish guy is shot back, and he is shot into the cart, and he is badly injured. The other two guys that were warning you that was coming, they have completely died as the tunnel just collapses.
Dorothy, yeah.
Oh, I liked that place, and there goes all the cake.
Let's see what fucking...
More cake for you later.
He said, "Fucking Dorothy."
I forget that I made her a character. Oh!
Yeah, very good thing you gave her a character sheet.
Dorothy.
I would like to help Dorothy.
Imagine-
She has my space nearby.
Dorothy was not paying attention to any of this, and she is blown
Dorothy!
off of the platform, and she is hanging off the platform, screaming her hands off.
Where's
Can
the
I-
hippo, Dorothy?
Can I spend one of my adversity tokens to re-roll and maybe help out?
Yeah. Okay, you want her to reroll?
Sure.
I'll give you that trait.
Oh.
I forgot to put
Just
that
have
on
a
your
fr-
sheet. But yeah.
Elon Musk have a free trait. Here you go.
Perfect. She's alive.
All right, so
I haven't
she
seen
is
it.
she is not completely dying, but she is half of her is hanging off the side. She's like, "Help me!"
I've done my part.
Yeah, I really do. But if you
So
kill
Just kind of sits
Dorothy,
back
I
and
will-
crosses his arm.
Just
I was like waiting on him to save her, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is gonna be amazing." And he's like, "Nah, I'm good."
So I'm gonna wrap my hand around like the railing of the flying platform, and then reach out to offer the barrel of the gun to her to grab onto.
All right, she is going to take it, and now she is hanging. Roll me a bronze check. Anybody can help out with it. Bronze
Oh,
check.
you
Six.
gave me the perfect die in order to have to do this on. So there's a 3.
Oh,
I can bump
nice.
that up
Something
to him.
happened to your camera.
Did it? I don't think it did. Camera seems to be working.
Yeah, everything looks fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me then.
Passed. So
So I can bump that to 4. I mean,
yeah,
See that?
so when all of you guys lead to go lift up Dorothy, Elon's body was trying to help, and he leaned over too, and now the ship is spinning as it's falling because all the weight is gone.
You'll see that
For the wolves?
on my stream. You see the camera?
Yeah.
No.
that
Man,
seems to
you're
be a
doing
you
fine.
thing.
Yeah, we see you.
But that's... No, I'm saying underneath, though. That's Nye. It's just me?
Just you.
okay.
Yeah, we're all here.
Cool.
I've actually nothing
mind.
bad
Get
has
back.
happened today.
I'll go fuck.
Except that
Are
y'all
you
may have
also
killed
streaming?
Dorothy as y'all are pumbling
And
down.
now you have screwed it. You just jinxed it.
I jinxed it. Yeah.
So now this platform is falling down the cell, and y'all tried to pick up Dorothy. Everybody...
Okay, so I've got Dorothy on the end of the gun. I'm gonna lean over in the other direction, the hand that used to be on the thing, and try to grab onto the yoke and haul it into the correct direction.
Okay. Roll me a bronze check. 8, because now it's starting to spin. Now the ship
Oh
is
god, you have to choose the worst possible stats for me at all times, huh? This is not gonna work very well. And yes!
Yes!
Wow. There you go.
The only
That's
way
awesome.
I could have succeeded on that roll was to explode, and I exploded. Okay.
Okay, so as everyone else is panicking... Oh, by the way, Uncle Russ, every time you fail a roll, you get an adversity token, and you can use those adversity tokens to pump up your other stats.
Oh, nice.
So
I
you,
do forget to add adversity tokens.
yeah. So Eva's able to grab it, and she uses Dorothy's weight and Eva's weight to balance the ship as everyone is panicking. As the ship was
Shame.
falling, it's now kind of correcting itself. As Al, give me a brains check 8 to see if you realize that the ship's weight is properly distributed.
I think we just prove once and for all who's better at flying.
So Al,
That was a brains check, not a flight check, damn it.
Al, you don't realize that the ship
He's
is
the one that fucking fixed it.
you don't realize that the ship's weight is corrected. So give me a flight check 12 because you are now overcompensating, panicking.
Oh, here we go.
Just like his...
Oh, okay, he
There you
actually
go.
got it.
Okay, so when you're on this thing, you're panicking and over adjusting, but then the steering wheels kind of feels when you're like trying to move it, you're like, oh, I don't have to turn it that much. I can just adjust it. So the platform just kind of like starts falling and then is adjusted, and now you're steady. As everyone had a panic attack.
Proof positive. Al does not have brains. He has instinct.
Yes. And Buster's gun.
Which seems to transform on a daily basis from a pistol to a rifle to a sniper rifle and back again.
It depends on my character.
And
Molds with it.
bring it in. Yeah, no, Rose is still missing.
Different Rose, I think. I think they're talking about my dog.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Guys, I've been on 2 missions with you guys and almost died twice. Oh, Lord.
But you've seen a space hippo and you may have cake.
I mean, I think after those 2 missions, you certainly deserve your own suit, and I'll sort of motion to the back where the suits are. It's got like our whatever came with the ship that has like numbers or something on it. It's like the platform. Oh man,
And
we gotta get to our ship.
Ava's gonna bring her in for a comforting and says, "It's okay. The mission when we came to get you from Dr. Doof, you also almost died, and that was his fault. So it seems to be a normal everyday thing for you."
I'm taking a holiday after this mission. I'm taking it. Elon, mark my words, I'm taking a holiday.
We'll send you to the nicest planet we can find, yeah?
Better be no Mercury. I know you try to pull that shit in the Christmas party.
It's
Well,
gonna be
you know.
Uranus, Dorothy.
No, that's owned by Bezos.
Not anymore.
Dr. Joe.
Which, why the hell?
It's okay.
are you
Apparently,
on
I'm the
Mercury?
one that actually remembers chronology of the way this thing goes. It's fine.
Why the hell
You couldn't just
on
let an ass
Mercury
joke happen,
there?
huh?
There, Musk, Mr. Musk. Why are you on Mercury anyway?
Well, you know, Bezos, he went a little cuckoo. We kind of, he's a crazy twat. And I needed to get away from him, and I need my goo.
Oh yeah, the goo, that thing y'all have been working on.
Yes, I need the goo.
Oh yeah, Dr. Doof always saying, man, those rich guys, they love that goo. I just don't get it, but that's a
Oh,
rich
no,
guy
no,
thing.
no, no, no. It makes my heart work. And he shows, like, the pump.
Yes, and you see when he does it, you see this mechanical that essentially kind of like this Iron Man, not as pretty, but it's very mechanical kind of a chest plate with a huge pump attached to it, and you see that the purple goo will go inside it as he's showing that there's like goo shooting into it.
Al has a sudden newfound respect because when he touched that goo, his heart nearly blew out of his chest.
Do you want to tell
And
Elon?
Elon's hair just... Yeah, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? When I touch that shit, my... And you'll just hear like, what's up?
It's hundreds of years
Oh,
of
no.
cocaine. You learn how to hold your shit, buddy.
Yeah, Ivanius was right. Like,
How automatically goes.
Nibble Jits is totally like, he pulls out like a medical device and he's like, oh my god, like that's keeping his heart beating, and he's really fascinated with like what's going on with that and like the goo, and he's trying to like put 2 and 2 together. And
So when you pull out
it's
the
like, this is
medical
great.
equipment to Elon's heart, you'll notice that it almost goes like your machine goes flatline, and then all of a sudden just like heartbeat goes crazy, and then like flatlines in a split second it goes crazy, and it just keeps doing that over and over again. So your machine is like goes.
Okay, so I'll ask Elon. I'll be like, I assume the goo helps you continue from the flat line. Is that how this works? Like that's crazy.
Essentially. Yeah, it keeps me going. It's a poor man Tony Stark, rich man Tony Stark, actually. Now that I think about it.
That's
Comic
really
books,
fascinating.
they keep us alive, huh?
This is super advanced medical technology. Like, you know, I had no idea the goo was capable of this type of
Hey,
know,
cool.
wonder.
It's not just for Jason Statham wannabes, huh?
I was just kind of looking
Really
and
not.
be like,
It's amazing.
touche.
You all of a sudden hear coughing, and it's the fishman behind. Elon, you know him. You always called him FS, which you never told him stands for fish sticks.
You like fish sticks, yeah?
Every
Now
time
he
you
is
told him,
basically lightly
since you
fried
gave
fish
him that
flakes.
nickname, he's considered you his best friend, so you never told him.
FS. No. FS. Buddy. Are you okay?
Oh. And he starts pointing, and when you guys see what he's pointing, you see that there is a platform coming out from the wall that y'all see, and he goes, I planned this escape route for you, my friend, my only love in my life, Elon.
Wait, what?
I have always loved you, and the times we spent together.
Thanks.
Now, there is a platform over there. You could use that to get to the ship.
You will not have died in vain, buddy. Goodbye, FS, my friend.
I know I was your favorite since you gave me that nickname. And it has
Favorite
only made my
situation.
love for you grow. Please,
It stood for
live on.
it stood for friendship.
Your
Fish for friends who do stuff together. He starts singing as like a single tear comes down his eye.
Do you like close his eyes like?
Just
Goodbye, my friend. Off to the great freezer in the sky.
He like closes his eyes and then he just opens his eyes again and be like, what the fuck?
Friends, F is for friends.
just close his eyes.
And then he dies.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, good. Now he'll never know that his nickname was Fish Sticks. Okay, let's go.
He's like, wait, I'm still here. What?
I'm still alive. Oh, man, when I
second.
said that, my
Not
cat-
anymore.
And
Oh,
as you
that's so
get to
great.
the platform, you see that the wall is actually a door, and it opens up. And do you guys run through it?
Well,
Yes.
Elon can't exactly
for,
run.
for sure.
So,
We just slowly roll Elon down through.
like fucking,
I hate you guys.
like, what is it?
Yeah. It's okay, Violet. We're on the way. We'll get there eventually.
And as you go, you see Photoshop pictures of FS and Elon doing things together, and then there's a few real ones where like it looks like Elon doesn't even know the picture's being taken as this hallway going down.
Wow,
Like,
you
he's,
must
like,
have had
pointing
a
in the
great
background.
friendship. That's amazing. Especially this one where it's you and him. I didn't know that was anatomically possible for people outside of suits.
Yeah, you're all in the same room? How was this picture taken?
That is, I would blow his head up if I had the chance.
Oh, sir, you could still blow his head off if you wanted to.
Oh, good point.
You hear a tiny explosion from behind.
Well, I guess he's dead.
Definitely is now. I think you just see the Photoshop pictures changes to him with no head.
I mean, he lived a happy life. He just thought a man loved him.
I mean,
Story of my life.
yeah, I was gonna say, how many of us is that true for?
As you're going down, all of a sudden you see about 4 Bezos soldiers standing in front of you, and they go, "All right, come on, Elon, stop it.
Oh, stop what?
Stop trying to escape. Let's just take you back up to General. You know how he is."
Al's gonna like put his hand on his gun,
Well,
just
gentlemen,
waiting for the go ahead.
gentlemen, I'm sure that, maybe we can work something out, yeah?
We're
I'm
listening.
kind of like looking between the two. I'm looking at Al and Elon. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, you rolled a 4. What do you say to them?
I'm sure that, we can work out some sort of deal, yeah?
It's gonna have to be pretty high. I mean, higher than
Well,
you
so am
normally
I.
are, Elon. Gotcha.
Oh. Oh. How about a space hippo?
Al kind of looks and be like, "Motherfucker!"
Like, yeah, that worked on us. You think it'll
those
work on
weird
him?
things we shot up there?
Kill him.
Al pulls out
Hold on.
his gun and shoots directly at him. This is for Bertha.
Yeah, that's all we needed to say.
Oh my god!
You go to pull out. You go
No.
to try to pull out your gun, and you can't get it out of the holster, and you're like, God fucking, and you keep elbowing Elon, who's right.
It's just wait. Close.
Hi, Bella. Who's your good girl?
Look, Elon, we know you got stuff. You gotta give us a better deal, or somebody has to give us a better deal.
I tell you what. I will give you what you most desire.
What? I don't think
You don't know. What do you most desire, my friend? Buddy.
And the commander guy kind of like scratches his head as the other guys are pointing. He goes, I want to rule my own planet.
You can
Deja
rule.
vu here.
I
We're just
tell
getting
you.
around.
I tell you what.
I know this crew just gives out planets.
Al's gonna be like, "Hey, I have this really good planet you could go to. What was the name of the frozen planet?
It was
Well, the king of
moon,
Mars,
moon of
right?
Jupiter, right?
Yes,
We sent him to Europa. Yep.
Europa. Yeah. Look, I just like
you
whisper
can
to
be,
Elon,
you
be
can
like,
be the king of Europa. The king of Europa. It's a moon, but it's bigger than the Earth. So it's like a planet-sized moon, yeah?
Isn't that ice? Oh, wait, roll a charm check 10.
"Come on, Elon the Hut."
I'm going to spend...
Oh,
no, wait,
fuck
I
you.
can re-roll with adversary tokens.
Yep, he's lucky because he's a human.
Oh.
We're rolling that shit again. We're rolling that shit again. There we go.
Yes, Elon.
He goes, Earth's a pretty big planet.
And
Huh.
most of all, there's ice there, lots of penguins.
But how can we
And you-
all be rulers of that planet? As the four guys
Well,
start
you
kind of
know-
looking at him.
You'll
Fight
just
with
have to
them.
fight it out.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to
Again,
work something
and
out.
This is when Ava leans out and goes, wait. You can have Insulatus.
Roll a charm check 8. Eva?
Oh, God. Hold up.
Is that another moon?
Yes. 12.
Is it in better shape than Europa? Is it
No.
more habitable?
I have to actually remember. I only know those two off the top of my head, but oh no, I know other ones. Why am I being dumb?
Al's
you-
gonna be
you-
like,
you
No,
see
it's great. I
Ava,
love
she's-
it.
So up comes the gun, point at the ceiling, and she's ticking off like numbers on it, and she counts the gun as one of the digits because she can't get her index finger out. One of you can have Insulatus, one of you can have Ganymede, one of you can have Io, one of you can have Callisto. One,
Oh,
two, three, that's all four of
Phobos?
you.
Oh, and I tell you what, if you fight it out, I'll give the winner Phobos.
Al's just gonna be like, "One of y'all can have insidious, just like trying to put his name in there to act smart.
Elon, so you said the winner, and as he says that, one of the guys shoots him in the back of the head. And he shoots the other two guys as they start trying to turn, and they get...
Well, I see. Now I only have to give out one move now, don't I?
I want all 4 now, Mr. Elon. What's better than rolling 1 than all 4?
Done. Just go there and say that you are the new emperor of Phobos.
Nah. I'm gonna lead y'all to the ship, you hear? And we're gonna go there ourselves.
But first I need to make a pit stop. Otherwise, I can't make good on my promise. Yeah, I need to pump my heart, so we need to pick something up first.
That's fine. Come over here. I already know where your ship is.
As we start to move, I was just going to try and quick draw and shoot him. Just to erase him.
Roll a fight 10, because you're having trouble getting your gun out.
He's about to tell us where our ship is?
He says, I know where your ship is, I'll lead you there.
It's okay. I thought he was like... So has he got a gun pointing to us or what?
Yeah, he's got a gun pointing to you. He's got a rifle.
And he's saying he will lead us to our ship.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have seen this maneuver before. This is a patented for the wolves maneuver. Harm somebody who is already attempting to assist you in completing your goals.
And then maybe we can get him to join us. He can join the crew later too.
The NPC that is giving you everything.
So 21.
Did you fucking
Can that be your charm? Can that be your charm instead?
So as he looks to turn the corner, you start blasting him, and he drops. He drops to the floor, hunched over.
Okay, I got it. I know I'm supposed to be against you guys, but look, I'll tell you what. Here's the winning lottery numbers. Here is also the keys to the kingdom. Bam! Al, what did you do?
Well, I wanted the lottery numbers. He was giving.
But he wasn't giving it fast enough. I thought if I shot him, it would come out faster.
Elon, you have never been to this part of your base.
So what I want to do, since I shot him, is I want to have like precision aim and shoot him his arm completely off that was holding the gun. So he doesn't have the gun anymore, and now he has no choice but to take us to the ship.
If you shoot him in the arm, you're using a blast like a pistol. So it's going to blast him, and his arm's going to be useless. But he's going to be hunched down, and he's like,
and probably pissed off.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
listen,
fuck you
tell
guys.
that to my 21.
Yeah, I know. But so you shoot him, and he's on the ground. He's like, oh, fuck you. I was going to show you where the ship was.
Now we heal you, and you show us where the ship is, yeah?
Fucking hurts so bad.
Al gets his finger and pokes it into his wound, like, show me the ship.
And he passes out because of the pain.
I put my medical equipment away.
Al.
I put my medical utensils away.
Do you guys know how to get to the ship? There seems like a lot of hallways.
Elon
should know. He owns this whole place.
I have no idea where I am. Fish sticks ran this area.
Wait, did you
How about
really
a computer
name him?
system?
Was his name really Fish Sticks?
Well, do you like fish sticks?
I'm laughing.
Do you like fish sticks in your mouth?
Well, then you must be a gay fish. Ha ha! Let's go.
I wouldn't say gay fish, but I have met a few fishmen in my life.
The shape of water happens for a lot of us, Dorsey. It's okay.
So since this guy's passed out on the floor now, can I just kill him?
I guess.
It saves us a planet.
Yeah, there's now another planet for you guys.
Alright, cool, he's dead.
So yeah, so you just kind of cap him off. So as you kind of are walking down, you see, because now we get to use maps because Wolf killed the
Is
map.
there a computer system? If there's a computer system, maybe we can find something. So.
Listen, if you can't figure out how to make it difficult, I will.
So you get into the middle and you see this hallway right here.
By the way, audience, if you're ever curious why these sessions last longer than the 2 hours we generally aim for, now you know.
Listen, I just work here. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Which way do you guys want to go?
Where are we coming from? The bottom?
You're coming from right. You're coming. So you go there and you see this wall. So this was the platform back over here. And y'all are coming up this way. And then
take
Wolf
a right.
just capped that dude's ass because he was trying to turn the corner.
Really important question. When we were flying, before taking the diversion to go to this side area, which way were we coming from?
So you were going essentially. Let me do it in camera. So you were going down here to. This was the platform. You went right here. Shit happened, and then you fell, and then you were in the middle of the room, and the platform kind of jettisoned out here.
Okay, I'm gonna make this easier. Looking at the thing you have in front of you, the map.
Yeah.
If the top of the screen is north, which direction were we coming from?
Oh, I'm sorry. That is
North.
Like, you have a map in front of you and you're doing hand gestures.
Well, I'm trying to think because this is like when. So essentially, the platform that you're normally on was above you, and it was a straight shot. So you're coming in from the east. Yeah.
Okay, so
My question is this.
So we
Did Dorothy know
presumably
Fish
need
Stick's
to
mother?
go further west to get to where we need to go, west and up.
Yes, west and up. Yes.
Okay, so
Cool,
did
then I'm glad that our only choices are north or south.
Did Dorothy know Fish Stick's mother? Because I feel like if she did, Dorothy may know this inner system.
I mean, that is a fair question. Dorothy does know everybody's mother.
I know. I gotta,
Okay, so
wait, hold on. I'm
given
her...
that we don't have a good choice, I'm going to roll Elon towards the corridor. And
So
then
Dorothy
I'm going
knows
Okay,
Fish
so
Stick's
she
mother?
knows
couple
Fish
of
Sticks'
times.
mother. She goes, "Oh, that guy's mother? Yeah, she's been in a home for several years. She was doing okay, but then the medicine didn't start acting up, and then she was like, I'm not eating this food no more." And we're like, "Look, ma'am, you gotta eat the food. You can't go without no food no more." And now she's dead.
So anywho, gonna roll Elon up to the center of that hallway, and then
And he
I'm
has a
going to
fucking roll for that.
spin him a few times, and whichever direction his head ends up pointing is the direction I'm gonna start going.
Like a bottle. Just
Exactly, like a bottle.
Spin the Elon. Got it.
And I'm looking for computer systems. So, like, if we run across anything that's like, ooh, this place might be
So
has a hum to it.
Elon, you are facing this way as he has spun you, and you see a bunch of what looks like kind of like apartment build, like it's an apartment building, like the hallway of an apartment. As you spun, as you look deeper down this hallway.
I like going
To the
this
point.
way.
let's go this way.
Yeah, Fish Sticks had a pretty shitty life. Like his mother died from not eating, and
That is kind of a tragic backstory for poor Fish Stick.
Yeah.
I
then
feel
funny he
bad
had
for
a
the guy.
black issue.
Well, he devoted his whole life to Elon Musk, and then... Yeah, well, he really loved Elon, man. He would always talk about how Mr. Elon this, Mr. Musk that. Yeah, in fact, he didn't even get to go to his mom's funeral because, Elon, I think you had something, like you had,
Oh, yeah, I remember him whining about something during that picnic, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, he was, I forgot the event, but it was you had a meeting or something, and he couldn't go to the funeral.
Great, yeah. Yeah. I remember. Good boy.
Yeah.
Loompa, loompa,
I hate you.
He's like, roll me out of here.
So I guess we'll go in that direction, eh?
Well,
And it was
y'all
the right
didn't make a
direction.
decision, so I chose a decision. I chose a method to decide which way to go.
Instead
Listen,
of
I
other
made a decision.
campaigns,
I
we
shot
just
someone.
go. It'll be like, okay, all right turns, and then the DM's like, all right, just figure out all the right turns. Like eventually you loop back on yourself, and then you keep taking all the other rights.
Well, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, but three lefts do.
Right.
I mean, so here's the
Right.
thing. Normally, when you're going through a maze like this, you have, like, chalk and stuff. So all I have to do is make Elon dizzy enough, and he'll throw up, and we can use that to mark the walls.
So you guys, I mean, Fish Sticks wasn't that intelligent to make a labyrinth. Again, I had an NPC that was going to show you the world. So you guys,
You should know by now.
I know, I made the mistake of saying he shot the hippo. I realized. So you go in here, and it kind of looks like a cafeteria, and you hear some scrumming going around over into this corner right here, where like the mess
Like
hall
lunch?
window is.
Like lunch grumblings or
Like
something
somebody's
else
digging
grumblings?
through stuff and like.
Okay. I'll pull out a light protrudes from my finger, and I point it forward, and I'll wave it over towards the sound.
You see two guys, and they are digging through the food, and they're like, quick, grab that, yeah, grab that, yeah, we could totally steal those idiots' ships up there.
Not so fast. I'll yell out because I'm like, that's our ship they're talking about.
The guys like drop the food, and they're like, oh shit, oh shit, that's Elon. Elon, you recognize it as two people that kind of look familiar.
Buddy 12 and Buddy 19, how are you?
I thought I was Buddy 14.
It's a very, very stressful time, buddy.
Yeah, Mr. Elon, we thought Bezos took you. And stuff.
No, I need your help, buddy, with the great reward. Get
roll-
us up to the ship, and you will get a great reward.
roll a charm check, 6.
I was just waiting for. It's okay, buddy. 2 people just died. You were promoted. Congratulations.
Dorothy's amazing. We have a tragic hero, and now we should hope no one kills more hippos. They're like, what kind of reward? Because last time I remember you said you were gonna give me a reward, and all you gave me was this stupid thing. And he like chucks it, and it's a box. And when it hits the ground, it starts up, and it's just a picture of your face.
That was a limited edition, buddy.
Yeah, that doesn't feed us.
Well, I tell you what, you can have all the food in this galley.
I could already have all the food in this galley if I want. I just don't. I just.
Well, I could
I have
just
an
push
idea
your
of a good
button.
reward.
Oh yeah.
I've got an idea. What's the opposite of a hole?
Depends where you want to put it.
Yeah.
Well, see, I have this thing, and she kind of
Protrusion?
waves around the rifle.
And they kind of
I
like
have
duck.
this thing that
shit!
puts holes into people. If I don't put a hole into you, I'm giving you a not hole.
And I'll turn on my flashlight really bright. My flashlight gets really bright.
So you can help us to get free not holes.
Roll a charm check. 6.
Oh, I hope this fails so she can just shoot everyone.
Nope.
Oh my god, Ava!
They kind of like jump behind the counter and they're like whispering and they're like, dude, I don't know if that thing can use ships. I've never seen a fish shoot somebody. Oh, well, I mean, I've seen fish sticks shoot somebody. I mean, FS. Oh, yeah, but this is like bunch of fish. Oh, they're kind of like talking to, and they kind of like peek over and they just go, yeah, I mean, Elon looks pretty pissed too. Yeah, dude, maybe we can negotiate, like Saturdays off. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I'll peek over. I'll be like, yeah, you should totally try to negotiate Saturdays off.
And they kind of like scurry to the back. All right, guys, we'll help you with your ship. We just want Saturdays off and Sundays too. Sundays.
Al
You can
says
have-
no dice and shoots the guy doing
Kinda pushing it.
negotiations.
No,
Pushing it.
you can have Saturday and every second Sunday, or you can get a hole in you.
You go to shoot Al, and you realize that you have not reloaded your gun in a long time, and it starts clicking.
This is fixed. Look at it.
We're all like, what's that sound? Click.
And they're like, yo, dude, we're trying to negotiate not getting holes, man. So you said Saturdays and every other Sunday?
Yeah. You can have every second Saturday.
They kind of like whisper back and forth, and then they're like, so we still get to keep our jobs?
Of course.
All right, well, I want to be Buddy 7.
You can
I'll be
be
like,
buddy
you're pushing
number
it. You
3.
should take this deal.
All right, Buddy number 3.
All right, buddy. I have to go say hello to my wife, buddy.
And,
My wife just got in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they kind of show you. They go, yeah. FS used to put in a little hatch in here that allows us to access the elevator up to the dock. Yeah, FS was really trying to be on time with old Elon back there. Yeah, dude, he was pretty obsessed with you, Elon. I think he was like in love with you, man. Yeah. I wish I had someone who loved me like FS loved Elon. And they just kind of go silent for a little bit.
Can we tell if this is like an obsession thing? Because he was like a celeb, or like they were close, or they were closer than that. Like they had a working relationship.
Well, I mean, you can ask them. Yeah.
So
I was just curious.
you
like
know,
how...
you know those guys who, like, a girl kind of smiles in their direction and gives them a nice, happy hi, and all of a sudden that guy thinks she's hitting on him.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It was
If
like
we
that
could get
before.
those.
or Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's all get into this elevator and hope that there's no Bezos guys up there.
So
Definitely
rolling
suspicious.
Elon along, and we're going to have to figure out the logistics of how to fit Elon into elevator with the rest of us.
So it looks like you can only fit Elon and 2 other people. And when you get him in there.
And unfortunately, folks, this is where we get to the logic puzzle, because if you have Elon inside of the elevator with anybody else, he will eat them. So how do you get Elon to the top?
That's a good point. How are we gonna do this, guys?
Who knew the greatest task our heroes will face is who will ride the elevator?
Well, I mean,
I don't think he
Eva's
can
in the
eat
next
my
episode. Pushing Yvonne along.
I don't think
Wait,
he
wait,
can
wait.
eat my android suit.
Wait.
Do we
so
have any
this is all we have to do.
confirmation?
We just have to have Elon go in the middle, with Ava behind him, because she has to push him back out, and then we can have Nimble be in the corner, and then Al can shapeshift to fill the entire rest of the thing with Blob.
There you go. And
Because
then
honestly,
I'll
he
keep
uses
an
the
eye on
top
his mall.
3.5 feet of an elevator anyways.
Good point.
What about
Mystery
us, guys?
solved.
You can send the elevator back down?
Absolutely.
For sure.
All right, well, we're gonna call it. And he like clicks a button and it goes, cool, opens up, and you hear Elon singing singing Cher songs. No matter how hard I try.
Right. You keep pushing me inside of the big air train. You guys are a pain. I just want my goo. Gotta bribe you.
And as the elevator starts to go up, you hear it gets interrupted, and you hear the general's voice going, "Oh, Elon, come out wherever you are. Bezos is waiting for you quite patiently."
You can keep
These guys
waiting,
don't let
buddy.
up.
Oh, is that what you say out loud?
Yeah, he can keep waiting, buddy.
Come on. He is most intrigued.
That's great. I have somewhere else to be, buddy. I have to see a man about a hippo, yeah?
And as the elevator comes up, you see your ship, and it looks like no one is around there.
Right, there it is. I'm gonna go
Do the
inspect it.
dramatic theme music.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I'm gonna inspect it closely. The exterior first.
Is it in the place where we left it?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're running over to the ship?
I mean, I'm going to look at the ship. If I see our ship and it's not like so there's nobody around, I'm gonna go inspect it.
You hear people go, "There they are! Fire!" And they start shooting at you guys.
I'm gonna
Roll
run
me a
quicker.
Flight check 8, everyone.
Okay, so are these people shooting us? Are they between us and the ship?
No, they're coming from the side.
Oh, okay. So I've got a question for you. Who here has played Katamari Damacy? Because that on-ramp is looking like a royal rainbow, and we are booking it to get on.
So as y'all guys are running, their shots are getting dangerously close to you guys. So roll me a grit check 4. Everybody.
I'm adverse to opening that one up.
Okay, so Eva, you're not very happy with these people shooting at you, but you're kind of getting used to it. For the wolves, you've been here, done that.
Elon's getting a little nervous.
Elon, you know that they're not going to hit you; they're going to shoot these guys.
So
Great.
just rolling Elon with one hand, so I've got him up to a reasonable speed, and I'm gonna start randomly shooting with the laser gun that I have.
I was gonna fire back.
Both roll me fight checks.
How's a 2 look?
You're
Not bad for firing
shooting, and
randomly.
it's going all over the place, and the barrel is really hot that you're actually burning the behind of Elon.
So like every roll, it's like out, roll out, roll out, roll out.
Wolf, since you had a really good grit, I'm gonna say you're kind of like doing like you know in Star Wars where they just kind of like turn stormtroopers, but Han Solo just like no scopes it, and you're like
Shoot around corners and stuff.
yeah. Roll me a flight check,
316
everybody.
no scope.
Give me an 8 flight check, everyone.
Screw.
It's okay. One day I will actually roll well.
I'm an adversity that up.
So Elon, you were able to get a push, and you were kind of now gained a lot of speed as you roll.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Roll another one just for good measure.
Yeah, just for good measure. I got one.
Let's go 3 ones. Oh.
Oh!
Hey,
Yeah,
there's a one
so
in there.
you were able to kind of force your momentum, and you kind of rocketed up the ramp into the ship as you rolled. How did everyone else do?
5.
Oh man.
6.
I use a token and got just
Yeah,
8.
I
Use
don't
an
I don't
8
have the
for-
tokens to make that succeed.
So Eva, when you pushed him, like he got away from you, and you kind of like fell over with your glass, and you're trying to like, pick everything up as the blasters. Al, you see this, and you kind of like stop to help Eva as they're getting shots. Nimblegits, you are right behind. You, I know it. You were in front, so you kind of get hit by Elon Musk rolling, and just by like Indiana Jones with the boulder, run a little bit quicker onto the ship.
Yeah, and I'll get my little feet. Some little pneumatic brakes will like pop out the back, so I'll start skidding. I'll sort of slow us down to a stop. So it sounds like your 80, what do you call it? Your ATS brakes or whatever. Or it's
Yeah.
like, boop, 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 boop.
And
So
roll
I'll
me
slow
another
us down.
flight check. 8, both of you guys, Wolf and Nye. Hell yeah!
Okay.
So I'm assuming I'm helping up Ava.
Okay, I can actually
I'm
bump
helping
that
up Ava.
one.
Yeah. So Al helps you up, and both of you kind of just run into the ship as blasters are firing around you. And Al, do you want to take off?
We're going for it. We're taking off.
Roll me
Yes.
a flight
I'm gonna
check.
go into.
10.
We're in the air.
And you shoot up,
There
and
you go.
you are going up onto the platform, and you see a huge ship that has Bezos Empire written on it, and it's trying to shoot down at you, but you're able to just fly through, and you clear it.
That's what I like to hear. Can we shoot at
Yeah,
their
get
ship?
us out of here.
But
Do we have
yeah,
our auto turret?
yeah, I figured you're like shooting at the guys as you're flying up.
I'm just gonna, once I get the ship, roll Elon back into the cargo bay and wrap some netting around him to hold him in.
Just kind of like trussed up.
Yeah. Need
What-
something to secure you, and the normal belts just not gonna work.
do you pull the straps and say that seems tight?
No.
It's the only
What
way
do I
it
look like, a
works.
35-year-old dad?
It's the only way it works.
No, the phrase is that's not going anywhere. But he was a
seems fine.
3.5-year-old water girl, not a 35-year-old human dad.
You don't
Al
get
transforms into a
seems fine.
35-year-old human dad.
Dorothy goes, guys, the scanner that says where the escape pod says it's nearby. What are we doing?
I'll make sure the
Nearby.
coordinates are
Your
punched in for Al.
duties.
Yeah, so Al should have the coordinates. We're heading that way.
All
I
right.
guess if Al's flying, I can hop in the turrets, or the other way around. If the ship is still tailing us.
It's not telling you. This is like
Okay.
a big transport cruiser. It's not.
Okay.
It's not a fighter.
Got it.
And as you go, you see the escape pod is on the ground, and it's kind of busted
There
up
it
a little
is.
bit, and there's containers of goo all over the place.
That's it, Al. Let's land over there. Everybody be careful.
I'm landing.
So
And I'll
as-
start looking for equipment to gather up.
So
this
as it
sort of
lands,
material.
do you open the cargo bay for Elon?
No, he stays there. He's stuck.
I
Was
mean,
he gonna roll
unfortunately,
out there?
unfortunately, he's secured, and I guess the magic words got said. So no, he's not going anywhere.
Elon's got to stay there right now because if he's seen, we're going to increase more people to come towards us. So we want to try and be somewhat sneaky to get this coup back from Jingles.
Yeah.
And And there's no jingles in sight, but all the containers, most of the containers you see are there.
Well, let's grab what we can and get
I'm gonna
this to
bring
Elon.
one of the transport like cargo hovercraft and
hand
start
cart.
so we can load things. Yeah, the hand cart. So we could start loading this up and get out of here quick and make sure Al's watching our back.
Elon, you get a message on your little
Watching your
wristband.
six.
Boop 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 boop.
Goes ahead and turns it on.
You see another fish man, and you know him as
FS, how are you doing, my friend?
I am not FS. I am his son. You bastard! My father gave his life to you.
I know. He was awesome, and he will be sorely missed, my dearest friend.
And you didn't even call him. You didn't even call him by his first name.
Well, to be fair, I call everybody else Buddy.
I will forever try to hunt you down and murder you, Elon.
Or, you could take your father's place at my side.
Never.
He thought about
join
it for
me.
at least a
Come
second.
on.
He thought for at least a
He did
second.
think
Maybe
about
give it another try in like another week.
Come on.
Take your father's place at my side, Buddy. Be my friend.
You also, too, all of a sudden hear a ship coming by. And... And 2 shots hit to the ship. And Nibble you notice that the engines have been hit.
I'm gonna make my way back there hurriedly.
I'm gonna go running back to the ship saying, "Stop blowing holes in my ship!"
We're on this thing.
Elon, I hope you strand here and die, and your life wastes away like you did my father.
But he
Can I
died
transform
in
into?
hero's death, Buddy.
Can I transform into fish sticks and pretend I'm his father from beyond the grave, convincing him to leave us be?
Well, he's gonna close up.
Oh,
You get another message. Boop 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 boop. Hello, sir. And it's the woman that's been doing the announcements. Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
We're having a really rough day, Buddy.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we have a ship with just enough space to collect you and the goo in showing up at your position. We had to move around because there was a fighter, an unknown fighter, blasting ships on the ground.
Well, send an engineer to fix the engines for these buddies. That's the least I can do. They shot the hippo. We can at least take the ship.
bastards!
Yes. I shall contact the local Captain Organa to come help them.
Really?
No, it's not gonna be Organa. It's gonna be a different name. But we're just
Caitlin's
Captain.
always been a good man.
I've been watching a lot of Star Wars. Captain. the great privateer. We will call him to help them. We must get you out of here, Elon.
Send the ship, buddy. What are you waiting for? Get me the fuck out of here.
And you guys see what looks like a super bougie transport ship come down, and these 2 guys come out, and they've got themselves a hand truck, and they're like running over to the back of your ship that's smoking, and they just bypassed you, and they see Elon, and they start like cutting the straps and rolling him onto the hand cart, and start rolling him off the ship, start pushing him off the ship.
While this is going on, I want to talk to Elon and ask him if we're so happy that we were able to get our escape pod. We had sort of other motives, like sort of another job with this goo, and now we're obviously going to be out. Like, is there Like, what are we supposed to tell our superiors? Like, now that all this goo is gone, and like,
Tell them
I
Bezos
don't
took it from you, buddy.
But
And then
you
it
got to
went.
remember the superior who was upset at us about not having the goo is the chicken man whose head was blown up.
Who was upset because Elon Musk wanted the goo.
Yeah.
him and
So the superior
Lucifer,
that
what about-
would be yelling at us is dead.
Is the- So Al's just gonna be like, hey, so about this whole head explosion thingy, want to take care of that for me real quick?
I tell you what, buddy. I'll just disable your button. Eh?
That works for me.
And then you see
But,
like a robotic like platform
Indeed.
coming over, and it sounds like the woman from these announcements, and she goes, "Thank you for helping Mr. Elon. He will try to deactivate your button. If any case your head explodes, please give us a
And this
forwarding
is when
mail
you-
address."
And this is when you very quickly see see her running over. Wait. Which button deactivates it?
I don't know, buddy. Everybody's name is Buddy, so I just have you in order of buddy number. I believe he is Buddy 315.
Any case, if your head explodes, please send us a mailing address so we can forward a nice gift basket and also the credits that we believe your life is worth. Good day.
I mean, Eva tried to save you, but apparently it's not that easy.
Yeah, who's your
Now
next
we
to
just
kin,
have
Al?
Now, like, it's very easy apparently for him to mix you up with somebody else. Question is,
Yep.
how close are the buttons for explode and deactivate? And how easy are those to mix up?
Oh, and then she turns around and she goes, "Oh, a privateer will be coming to help you with your ship. We're also unloading several credits into your accounts. And you may use that communicator that was given to you to contact Elon Musk. He will be most gracious."
Oh, this is amazing. And I'm like looking at it like, this is ours. We can use this. This is so great. We can just like call you anytime now. I'm kind of like looking at him suspiciously.
Occasionally, but if I have to,
Occasionally, that's great. That's great.
if I have to hear from you too often, I lose temper.
I'll make sure Al calls you then.
And the thing kind of
Oh, good. We're good.
and it goes, Senator Mack is asking for an audience, Elon. Would you like to go there next?
Yes, please, buddy.
We shall meet him. Thank you again. Good luck on Mercury. And then they load him up into the ship, unless somebody wants to say something.
He just waves.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're staying on Mercury to try and find Jingles, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we would have probably asked Elon about Jingles, like if he knew his whereabouts. You know, we had some very
Roll a.
interesting encounters with the goo, and would like to study it more, because we've sort of come across people who have encountered it as well and used it for different things. So, Nimble just has seen how you've used it for medical
Oh, you wanna ask about the goo?
usage. Yeah, just
The
how you're
goo,
able to use it and contain it. Yeah.
the goo keeps my heart pumping, buddy. I have a team of scientists that take care of it. I tell you what, you can have thimbleful. Why I turned Russian all of a sudden? I do that.
He's like, oh, that's amazing, and he pulls his arm out, and like this little shelf comes out of like his forearm, and he grabs it with his other arm, places it in there very nicely, and it's like a little container of vials, and it like closes back in his arm, and he like keeps his arm up like this. He's like, thank you so much. He didn't want to disturb it, so he's keeping it in that thimble.
Sir, we must get you out of here. The one that was FS's son is trying to fly back around to shoot us.
Oh well, let him shoot them. Let's go.
As you
Hey,
wish.
Elon, you must go.
And they load him up onto the ship, and that is where we'll end our mission. Where you guys have a burnt up ship, and a pirate has been sent for you.
And shields
Sounds
up,
like-
yeah. So we're just like shields up, and it's like.
Looks like we're waiting for fish cakes to
All
come
right.
towards us.
All right, so
Plot
what
armor,
did you guys
go.
think of the episode?
I think Ava has
Good
learned a
stuff.
most valuable lesson that the thing stuck to her glove is actually a diplomatic tool.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to separate that from you so you don't get yourself in trouble or get yourself shot.
You say that. Have you realized how many situations it has solved so
I think
far?
it's because you're waving it around so nonchalantly.
She
people
now
like,
has
"Oh,
two different diplomatic tools that save the day: hugs and gun.
And we still have no cake. What the fuck?
One doesn't work, the other one seems to. It's amazing.
Let's put.
Yeah, I tried. I tried to give you cake. I tried to give you hippos, and the bastard took them away.
I know, motherfucker.
Can we say I at least scan the cake? Like we don't have cake, but
Well,
I
you do
scan
have
the cake.
cake,
We have
'cause
an
Eva-
number of ingredients, do we?
Eva
Oh, yeah,
grabbed all the
I-
cake. You have
Yeah,
cake.
I have cake
Awesome.
stuffed in my jumpsuit.
We
Yeah,
did
got
get
little
cake.
baggies.
We did.
Little Elons.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, Elon hasn't been little in a long time.
Everyone, I'd like to thank our guest, Uncle Russ. I put his link into the chat. Uncle, what'd you think of
Thank
the
you so
show?
much.
Oh, it's great. I catch you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was
what
awesome
would you
having
give
you
advice to a guest?
Don't do it.
Absolutely do it. It helps to be inebriated, and that just makes it that much more fun.
Oh man, well,
Facts.
we
And
definitely
roll
will have
with it,
Uncle
baby.
Russ back because he is one of the 3 major people in the entire universe. Which I'm
Yeah.
surprised nobody asked why he was on Mercury.
We did ask. That
We know
question
that,
came up
didn't we?
directly. That exact phrase came up.
But
Just,
nobody like
we
hyped
chose
him.
to
It's
ignore
just
it.
like Bezos is crazy, and you're like, yeah, okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does make sense.
This is a nutty twat. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got to
It's
remember,
a completely understandable answer.
you are talking to characters who literally shot somebody who's trying to help us.
No,
You
no,
say-
no. Character. Singular.
Characters. We're one group now.
Your self characters, yeah. Well,
It's
so
nice it
Russ,
doesn't need a
I saw
story.
you
You
guys.
So
can be
without a
multiple
gas.
people in and of yourself, but
Yeah, I'm like,
Russ, I was gonna say,
here
you
is
guys
all
play-
these plot points for you to take. We got cake. I don't know
Yeah,
what
we're not great at that.
All these
We're
plot
not good
points
at
are
that.
space hippos and guns.
Ava solves her issues with
Distracted.
negative bullets. She doesn't shoot people. She actually solved the problem by offering negative bullets.
This is true.
He did. This is absolutely true.
Yeah, I will not shoot you.
Offered the opposite of a hole.
That is gonna have to keep happening. That was so much fun.
How did you guys like the
We
picture
have to get a name for that.
How Elon would keep his secret lair with a bunch of pictures of him.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's great. That'll give us some fun content to post for in the future too. So yeah, be looking out for that. I'm
Yeah.
sure we could take some of those and run with it.
We gotta definitely put some of those like Elon and fish sticks up on Twitter too.
Yeah.
Just a picture of
Yeah,
Elon
for
Musk
sure.
in a Kanye West attire.
It was so tragic. Poor fish sticks, man. He thought you left him back.
Look, there has to be a balance, right? So, Dorothy lived, so fish sticks must die.
Facts.
The Reaper was coming for someone, and we saved one of them.
I think
Listen,
Dorothy's
fish-
the only one with plot armor now.
Fish sticks got
Delicious.
Final Destinations.
And
Right,
exactly.
exactly.
honestly, fish sticks, he confessed his love, and Elon returned it the only way he knew. When you say I love you, you say thank you.
It's a step
Yeah, you're
up.
like, what?
It's a step up, and I
Thank you.
know. Thank you.
Yeah. Sleepy time, fish sticks. Sleepy time.
Go to the light, fish sticks. Go to the light.
But I love you. Shh. It's okay.
It's okay. We don't need life. Life.
It's overrated. It's overrated. Don't worry.
So someone who hasn't really been paying attention to this, but had us up in the background for like comfy noise. Now all of a sudden, mentally, they have these pictures of a naked Elon Musk with several frozen fish sticks over him in a pinup pose.
Rusty, make that happen.
Well, we could do that.
I was gonna go to sleep after this, but that's. I was gonna go to sleep after this, but that's just a horrible mental image.
So you guys
In
are,
space!
so you guys see no jingles, but you got the stuff back. No jingles. Do y'all ever remember
Yeah,
why?
it's interesting that the goo was there.
But we don't have the goo any longer because Elon has it.
Right.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it,
It's okay there,
I
right?
think we
Yeah.
have now resolved every major plot line so far. That was the last one.
Yeah,
Except
because
Rose.
like we were originally. Yeah, she's
Well,
gone and then hiding.
No, so here's the thing.
She's
That's
resolved.
a resolution.
I mean, it is a resolution.
Listen, we can get rid of
Particular
Rose.
storyline has
Yeah.
reached its end. It's a cliffhanger. It is a to be continued, but
Rose is gone forever. She just disappeared, vanished into thin air. Who knows? Maybe obliterated. But Dorothy's going to be your main point of contact now.
Yeah, I guess yeah, you killed 727.
We got cake.
We did.
We got cake.
Well,
It
Russ, thanks
finally
for
made
joining
its
us.
Mercury with the goo. It just.
We got.
Yeah.
We saw space hippos.
Oh, you do
Yeah,
have a
just
meeting
get
with
space.
Senator Mack. Senator Mack says he didn't want to meet with y'all.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought
us.
Senator Mack would want to meet with Elon.
Oh, he
Yeah,
wants
I
to meet
did
with
too.
Elon too. I mean, which senator does
Okay.
not want to meet with Elon?
Oh no, I thought it was specifically Elon. I didn't think that was for us.
Oh, that
Okay.
was several
Yeah.
episodes ago. So like probably.
Right. You're
Because
right,
he was
right.
like, "Wow, y'all
Because,
resolved the King of Mars solution without
Right, yeah.
killing him."
Now,
but then
yeah, I
We're gonna
remember
create a
then Mac
war by
has to
sending all
actually
these
show
people
up,
to
sorry.
planets.
What do you mean treat it? Look, I don't think
We're
you
gonna-
understand.
yeah, man.
At this point, especially because we've gotten cake, Eva, even though she doesn't know it, has a new goal in life. She is going to unify everyone with hugs. The two great empires shall be merged with her at the head due
I
to
just-
hugs.
I love the
I'm just
idea that
worried
like
that we're.
Eva's
That
this
hegemony of
genocidal
hugs.
maniac.
What are you worried
She-
about?
she's the most-
Dimple?
She's the most powerful person in the history of everywhere. She's got hugs. And
I was just saying, we're like-
reversals.
Double booking kings of like planets. We're like, oh yeah, you can have that planet too, and then somebody comes along. We're like, oh, you can have that same planet too. They're gonna show up and be like, hey, what's up?
Well, I
Eve-
want,
Three
you,
kings
I want you to
already.
remember. Well, we're not double booking because I want you to remember. Very
We're spreading them
explicit
out.
instructions were given to the King of Mars. He may have to conquer some of the planet. We didn't say how
Okay,
much of the
that's
planet
fair.
were there conquered, and we didn't say he would be
That's fair.
permanently conquered. He has to continually
Yeah.
work on.
You know they
Eva's
just
just like-
threw that. You know
There's
they
no
just threw that
guarantee.
dude off the planet.
Eva literally is creating her own version of Hunger Games.
Well, no, see, what happened is the King of Mars, all of his friends, and then Elon's buddy and all of his friends, except that one's not there anymore, but let's pretend that he did survive. They're going to get there, and they're going to find Eva's relatives, some of whom are as large as an ocean, and they're going to realize that you don't get to control much. You don't control much on Europa.
Yeah,
They-
I
they
mean,
got
there's
this
nothing
picture.
to control because there's a bunch of ocean people. So they didn't build much out there, only besides like
Yeah.
a few scientists. Oh well, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Uncle Russ again for coming to the show. We also want to give a huge shout out to Mac and Go4 Games.
Yes.
Please check out the link in there for Mac and Go4 Games. He will be able to ship it out to anyone. He wants us to also do a live show inside Go4 Games, so we'll have to satellite pitch Wolf, or we'll figure out. We'll do a one shot of something. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
he's got
that'd
like
be fun.
I don't know. He's got some weird RPGs
Look,
coming in.
I got you.
I'll tell you what I do. I will drive down to Louisiana. It is 9 hours away.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
an easy drive.
do a
you
2 hour
just give me-
show. drive
And then
I'll
back.
drive back.
We got this.
Look, this
I mean, we'd have to
I
do
have
a
a
weekend
custom
of that.
designed thing just for Wolf. We played the Red Dragon Inn, and every time he has to take a drink, he actually does.
Yeah. Oh, well, look at that. So
Cool.
9-hour drive, 2 hours of play. That's 11. 9 hours back, 4 hours of sleep. Dude, look, we got your whole day planned.
Boom. And I can get to work the
Fine.
next day.
There you go.
Definitely. Well, we're going to send a nice raid to some people doing their thing, the RPG hour. Make sure you drop all the gnomes in the chat. Fill their chat with gnomes. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again on Teens in Space. Peace out, everyone.